Hi there, my name is Nethergam, and today we're playing Pentiment. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. I'm starting this game from scratch, completely blind. I have no idea really what it's about. I think I saw a trailer back when they first announced it, but beyond that, I know next to nothing about this game. Let's give it a try. Let's get into it. New game! Whoa. What do I do with this rock? Oh, okay. I erase everything? Is that what I want to do? It's in Latin, so I can't read it anyway. This is interesting. Wait, is that what I wanted to do, or did I just want to erase part of it? I don't know. Who knows? Very cool. Love it. Pentiment. Is that how you say that? I assume. I love the vibes. I love these little dudes. Whoa. Those are my stats. We playing D&D? This is cool, so cool so far. Oh, I love that medieval art. It's so awesome. Is that legit? Ah. So is that part of it? Like crossings? I don't know. We'll just find out. Tasling, Bavaria, Holy Roman Empire, 1518. Cool. An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. Oh, is he dreaming? Oh, cool. And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Uh-huh. Whoa, I have to choose? What about Piero? Keep your conversation with Brother Piero to a minimum. Finish his commission by end of April. I mean, this one's highlighted, and I don't know why. Keep your conversation with Brother Piero to a minimum. But Brother Piero is such a source of wisdom and encouragement for you, though. Socrates? Okay. Indeed, but the rule of the Christian contemplative life demands that the brothers not engage in idle chatter. Is there something I can do with these underlined things? Jesus Christ, what a pack of dullards. Be happy you're only stuck there for a few more months, Andreas. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Oh, good question. What? So many cool stuff. Just nodded and kept working. Not worth arguing about, especially as the abbot isn't even there to observe you on most days. Right, not like Prior Ferenc is any less of a prick. Andreas can labor equally well under either master, albeit with as much guidance from Brother Piero. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master await you. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Ah, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Oh, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, your majesty. As are many things. Trust in Providence. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. Cool. Whoa. Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. Okay? No, I never do. This is so cool. Jeez. Ow. At least I would if they stopped stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. I love the way the text is written out. It's so cool. He's just trying to keep order in the Abbey. I'm an outsider. Right, an outsider he brought in. If he wants your work, he has to deal with you as you are. Ow. Ah! The little ink splats. Oh, that's so cool. Would you please stop? Ow. Bonk. I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish, Andreas. Bonk. Who's this little person? Good morning, Ursula. Go and you're there. Well said. Time to get up. Oh, part 1, The Baron, April 1518. Cool. Let's see, a few more pages, back to the Abbey. Okay. I really should clean this up. Okay. How about this? The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Heptameron. Prior Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. I have quests? Whoa, cool. A few more pages. Prime, hour 6. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Neato. Oh, I love that. Andreas Mahler, 1518, Nuremberg. Okay. Maps. Whoa. Okay. People. Prior Ferenc of Pécs. Originally from Hungary, Ferenc is the prior of Curacao Abbey and is responsible for running the scriptorium, known for his interest in esoteric books. Brother Piero of Verona, artist of Curacao Abbey, known for his kindness and helpful nature. Brother Piero is also respected as a master painter, specializing in works of extraordinary color. Wow. Okay. Cool. Glossary. Nuremberg, free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center and city of arts, including printing. The Rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia, is a book of instructions for monks living together under the guidance of an abbot. Written in the 6th century, the Rule provides the principles for living a monastic life. Incredible. Okay, so these are all the things that are highlighted. Nuremberg, the Rule, Ferenc, and Piero. So that presumably means I can see more information about those things should I bring up my journal. Very cool. Gardner House. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, cool. Hi, Ursula. Yeah, I agree. She's adorable. Hello, Clara. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually. Yeah, quite well, actually. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Okay. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Otto stopped by. Yes, around dawn. Okay. I love their outfits. Oh my gosh. I wonder if these are historically accurate to the 16th century outfits. Here you are, Andreas. Too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could could we? Oh, cool. Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? Groschen? I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. I assume I've got money, right? Of course, no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter. Not sure how to. What? What's this? Not sure how to respond to this. Rent wasn't due until the beginning of May. Okay. Whoa. Oh, these are like my conscious. Be generous, Andreas. You can spare them money and it'll ease their burden. You must take the consequences of inaction into account. What is this shit? Don't they pay taxes every year? Why does this fall on you to fix? On the other hand, she might think she can keep asking me for advances on rent. No, I got you guys. Of course, no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. Oh, why is there a space there? God bless you, Andreas, and may St. Luke watch over you today. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? I love it. It like when the text first goes on, it's clearly like wet ink, and then it like dries. It's so cool. Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. What a wild game. It's only during the Divine Office that Prior Ferenc allows me to work on my masterpiece. And it's interesting that his lettering is outlined first and then filled in, as if it's like print for a book, whereas her writing is clearly like handwritten. I think that's super cool. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a... The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients, and for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. Oh, maybe the dotted underlines means I've already read it? Cool. From Nuremberg to a university, and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after... some wandering, maybe. It must be rather frightening, starting all over again. I owe it to my family? It is, but I know that this is what I want to do. This will be remembered. Not many people get to decide that. Okay. Certainly not anyone in Tassing. Tassing. Oh, Tassing? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. It's getting there. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say. God rest his soul. Okay. Now, I have to get back to my own orc. What was it before? Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. Vespers? Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker invited me over for supper. Oh, of course. Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. Cool. Alright, that's Clara. Gertner Farm. What? Yeah, is that not where I am? Whoops, wrong button. Whoa, so many more people. Gertner Farm, that's where I'm at. Okay. And then Tassing. Okay. A whole place. And Kearsau Abbey. Kearsau Abbey. Wow. Wow. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to explore. But, oh boy. There's a lot available. What is this? I want to talk to Eva real quick. Hello, Andreas. Okay. Fantastic. Gertner Farm. Oh. Okay. Just takes me straight outside. I see. Hello. Who are you? Whoa. Whoa. I can really get moving. Peter. Andreas. Yes. Okay. Hi, Peter. Oh, that's the Peter who's pulling his hair out. Oh, this is ill Peter. I don't know. There's two Peters? God bless you. Andreas. Yeah. Oh, yes, Andreas. This weather's been god awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I wonder when it spells it quote unquote wrong and then redoes it. Is that always typos or is that older versions of English? I don't know. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Yeah, of course they wouldn't know how to do anything now. No one follows the old ways anymore. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Perchta to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Matthias knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. Perchta. The church banned all observances of pagan gods, ill Peter. Well, no one told Perchta that. She was here first. The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Rannig Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. Like the old widow Attilia. I won't mention that to the Abbey. Ha! The Abbey! Perchta's hounds take the abbot. Okay. Right. I should go. Alright. God bless you. Alright, bye, ill Peter. So wait, I got various buttons here. I've got quests. I've got this one brings me straight to the map. This one does nothing in this context. To nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh. Okay, cool. So basically I can go straight to the quest or straight to the map. But both are in my notebook. Cool. Can't talk to that guy. Oh, I can. Big Jorg. Hi, Big Jorg. Morning, Andreas. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with the plow, and it took me Lord knows how long to pull it out. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Right. Thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Heh, just smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your wanderjahr before you came to Tassing? Whoa. Background. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Alright. Basil? Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Flanders. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Okay. Or Italy. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. I'm gonna go with Flanders. Dutch and French are cool. Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent, all the great art cities of Flanders. Where's that? North and west, down by the sea. There's your problem. The sea air has confused your sense of smell. Okay. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? I don't think I have that long, Big Jorg. What'd you spend all that time in Flanders doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Oh, okay. So same deal. More of my background. Hedonist. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely social and quite experienced in all the enjoyable vices of the world. Craftsman. Andreas lives to work and dedicates all his time to his art. Bookworm. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Or businessman. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. I mean, we gotta go craftsman, right? Seems to be what this game's about, is my craft. Other than art? Nothing. That's what I was there for. Art is the whole point, Big Jorg. Craft. I don't have time for anything else. Oh, sorry I asked. What? Anyway, I have to get going. No, this post isn't gonna lean against itself. Jorg, let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. Alright, Big Jorg. Town Commons, let's go. Endris. Hi, Endris. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Endris. My pronunciation is probably terrible. I love whatever's going on up there. Is that... what's his face? Is that Graham McTavish? Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. That looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin! For Christ's sake, help your cousin! Ah, morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Something I can do to help? Oh, what is this? Should I offer to help? Should I offer to help? What do my inner demons think? Oh. What's-her-face is not even gonna weigh in. Perhaps helping others also helps us. It allows us to feel useful and take satisfaction in our work. That idiot Martin should be helping them. Yell at him. Give him a good scare. Thanks. I can't remember his name. Then again, I don't know anything about sheep, and I'd probably just get in their way. Is there anything I can do to help? Have you ever handled sheep before? No. Then no, but thank you. Christian of you to offer. Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Steinhauer's place. Yes, I can see that. Who is that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Lucky, huh? There's a word there. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. Oof, I'll bet. You think he's noble? He looks really rich. Yeah, so you said. God damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. What, Aunt Teddy? Behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course. See you later. Don't work too hard, Martin. Help your aunt and cousin, all right? Eat shit, Andreas. Ah, nice kid. Hi, Martin. What? Hi, Hetty. Hey, Andreas. And Veronica. Hello, Andreas. Oh, I can go up here. All right. Cool. What's this all about? Endres Schmidt's smithy. So much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Alright. Some sheep are in my way there. I love the duck, though. Love that duck situation. Alright. Can I not go see what Lucky is all about, all happening about? I guess not. I go this way. Church and Druckers. Okay. Hello. Whoa. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? Cool. That's bonkers. Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey, another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see the new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Eulenspiegel. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. I love it, and his just appear all at once, just like they're stamped. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... witch mania? Adventure stories of questionable moral repute. So sloppy typesetting, wow. He doesn't mind those so much, actually. No? As long as they don't get too, carnal. Ooh. So, supper tonight after Vespers? Of course, thank you. Is this Druckers, right? This is where I was invited to get supper, I believe. Oh, I can hit the glossary right now. Oh! Wait, what? Wait, what? It says zoom. Oh, there we go. That kind of zoom. Okay. Oh, I see. Vespers. Monastic hours at dusk. One of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. I see. Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah, of course. Great. I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. Yeah, this is Druckers. Okay. Hello, who are you? What? God bless Master Mahler. I hope your week is going well. Just on my way to the hill to get work. Running late to the Abbey. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up to the hill to get to work. Good, good. Andreas, I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Yes, I just stayed up too late. Do I tell the truth? I assume this is the truth. I do, but I've been working on sketches late at night, and... Andreas, this is about more than your success in this life. There is another... Oh, who are these fellas? Oh my! What a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Mahler, this is Lorenz, Baron, thank you, of Rothvogel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. Worms? Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Oh, well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were here returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, it has a certain charm common to those alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's Diet. Okay. Oh, the Emperor! Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. Yeah, hit me. Diet. An imperial diet is an assembly of the 3 colleges of the imperial estates of the Holy Roman Empire, the prince-electors, the princes, and dukes, and representatives of the imperial cities. They meet to deliberate on matters of importance to the empire. Cool. Who was the artist, my lord? I'm sure you know him, an older man from Nuremberg with enough of a reputation to paint the emperor. Ah, Albrecht Dürer, well known across the emperor and a legend in our mutual hometown. Ah, you are also from Nuremberg. Interesting. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Curacao. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. Matthias, not Matthias. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed. By good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Tassiae. Historia Tassiae, an account of the early history of Tassine. Curaçao's previous abbot, Father Matthias, had a copy. Baron Rothvogel brought another to the abbey as a gift. He was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of a scandal. Ah, yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassine's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gernot, and I have come to check on its progress. Oh, my lord, if you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with young Master Mahler here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. Yeah, let's be sort of more honesty. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium. A Nuremberger artist working in an Abbey scriptorium in 1518. Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Of course, my lord. It would be an honor. Wonderful. It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the abbot's table. Did the abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do, refuse us? Excellent. We will see you then. Miklaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mahler. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. Oh, we're talking now, eh? So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not yet be a master. Are you unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Erfurt? Wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him. Did you? You must tell me. Ah, no, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must meet him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. Ha, no. My family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle and Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is as well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Whoa. Whoa. Why did this just happen? That was weird. Why did it change? Was that like, I don't know. It changed to like his script almost. No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working towards a doctorate, but I didn't finish. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Why is it in this type of script? I'm so confused. All right, whatever. My area of study, theology. Andreas has a strong understanding of Catholic theology, biblical knowledge, canon law, heresies, and similar subjects. Imperial law. Andreas knows the basics of the fractured system of laws that govern the various states of the Holy Roman Empire. And medicine. Andreas is familiar with the basics of human biology, medicine, and illness. I have a feeling... Hi, Bug. Welcome to the scene. What are you up to down there? Just hanging out? Is that a beetle? Some sort of beetle? I don't know. It's adorable. I assume theology is going to be an important part of this game, so I'm going to go with theology. Thanks, church bells. Theology, as odd as that may seem. Not odd at all. It's a good field of study if you want a position in the church. My late uncle was the abbot of Fulda. I spent many hours reading the manuscripts in their library with his permission. He was a pious enough man, I suppose, but he wielded great power from that abbey. Hello.
You! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again.
Me?
Curse you, Lorenz Rothvogel. Perchta's dogs tearing you to pieces would be too kind to fate.
Okay. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crone will probably be dead. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium. Quadrivium, yes? Did you have a favorite subject?
Whoa, did I ever?
Latinist, Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall sentente antiquae, quoted words of wisdom from the Roman Republic and Empire. Logician, Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications and information as he receives it, is adept at spatial analysis, and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Orator, Andreas excelled in rhetoric in university. He's a skilled teacher, persuader, and public speaker. Occultist, Andreas knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge of alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Neat? Heavens and earth. The opposite end of that spectrum. Andreas knows a great deal of the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movements. He's also familiar with various plants and animals from study and personal experience. Again, just sort of based on what we've been doing so far, understanding Latin, and that kind of stuff seems like it's going to be important in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and go Latinist. I focus on Latin. It's useful in so many ways, but especially for understanding manuscripts. Wonderful. A beautiful language used in the greatest empire of the ancient world. Tell me, what was your favorite sententia?
What?
Everyone enjoys the smell of their own farts. Remember to tell the tale of another kindness many times, but whatever kind deed you do for others, keep quiet. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, too. They're both pretty good for different reasons. This one mainly because it says farts. Yeah, let's do this. Remember to tell the tale of another's kindness many times, but whatever kind deed you do for others, keep quiet. Yes, Cato the Younger, an unflinching defender of the Roman Republic. But what did his principles get him? Death at the hands of Caesar. Not quite true. He died by his own hand. And when Caesar learned of it, he says, Cato, I resent you for your death, for you denied me the chance to spare you. Wow. A bitter end, but not without a measure of sweetness. And your other studies? Was there anything else you excelled at? I love that you can tell through all of this beautiful 2D art that it's still an Obsidian game. Do I have like a second choice? Oh boy. Let's do orator. That seemed useful. Public speaking and all that. The art of persuasion, naturally. Rhetoric. Ah, I assume you studied the Greeks and Romans both. Yes, Aristotle and Cicero, of course, but also Christian thinkers like Augustine and Thomas Aquinas. True, we have less use for public discourse than senators did in the Roman Republic. Exactly. The doctors of the church weren't trying to persuade politicians, but to move the mind toward Christian truth. Still, the principles remain the same. Invent your arguments, then arrange, style, and internalize them before delivering them to your audience. Splendid. Though I suppose an artist has little use for rhetoric, especially in a place such as this. Not true. Rhetoric is also an art, and like other forms of art, it should be created for the audience and its purpose. It can be practiced as easily in the streets of a rural town as in the curia of Rome. Well put. Are we going out? Ah, there's the Abbey. I have good memories of this place, and of Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you come to know of Curacao at all? My family have been patrons of Curacao for, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Curacao still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. There's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me. Ah, well, perhaps it is nostalgia that brings me back here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. Yeah, I believe we mentioned earlier that I was. Oh, I'm not. Never mind. I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well, the venerable Brother Piero. How venerable? He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color. Then I very much look forward to seeing it. You should. I assume it's beautiful. Miklaus, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey. Yes, my lord. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Oh boy. They look like they mean business. Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then Kirsau is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognize you. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Hello. Ah, you must be Father Gernot. I am Lorenz, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rothvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. Ah, if you say so. I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I wrote ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes. I mean, no, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Meef. Andreas, I don't know what you are doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium now. Why are you taking it out on me? He's not my problem. I know, that's what I was thinking. Of course, Father. I'm eager to get to work. Then get to work. Shit. Should have asked him about an advance for the Gertner's taxes. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthew? Brother Matthew to pay me early. The Gertner's taxes. Find a way to get paid. Okay, well, I think that's going to have to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me. And ask Father Gernot? Oh, I could do both, maybe. Thank you so much for joining me. When I come back with more Pentiment, we will, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what this game's about yet, but I guess we're going to go maybe try to get paid. Thank you so much for joining me. Can't wait to see you all again. Have a good one. Okay, bye! Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.